Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is my weekly Sunday vlog, the video where I tell you guys what's been going on with me for the past week. And I got a lot of topics to talk about for this week's video. So we're going to talk about the normal stuff, what movies I've seen, video games I've played, food I've eaten, and music I've discovered and stuff like that. We're going to do a Q&A, but the big topic for this video is what video games am I looking forward to in 2015. So I got like a huge long list of 20 games here that I'm looking forward to. I'm going to give you my thoughts on what I think, do I want to play these games or not, and stuff like that. Okay, so some of the big highlights of 2015, some of the games we know that are coming out, or think should be coming out in 2015. Next we're going to do movies, and then the week after that we're going to do music albums. There's a lot of, like, Adele's supposed to come out with a new album, Britney Spears is supposed to come out with a new album. Will I buy them or not, okay? Am I still a fan of their music? So let's talk about video games first, since we're on the topic. I bought Metal Gear Ground Zeroes, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes for the PS4, okay? It's only $7, like $6 something on PlayStation Store. Jump on, if you haven't played the game yet, this is your chance. It's only like 4 gigs, okay? The game's only like 4 gigs, and it's only like $7, and it's for a limited time, by the way. And when the holidays are over, that sale's gonna go away. A lot of people complain that, oh, this is not worth $30 when it first came out, because it's a very short game, okay? But for $7, $6 something, I think that's totally worth it. If you haven't bought the game or played the game yet, this is your chance, okay? So I got it for PS4 just because it was so cheap. It's separate trophies, by the way. If you played on a PS3, it's like a separate trophy list from, you know, you're gonna have Metal Gear Solid Ground Zero show up twice on your trophies list. So that's pretty cool, you know? The other game I finished, I guess you can say I finished because I played all the video games, mini games in it. I had my friends come over for video games and stuff like that. We actually hooked up the Kinect to my Xbox 360. We played Kinect Adventures. Okay, I never really played it before until now, and we played all the mini games for it. So I guess you can say I can finish that game already. You know, there's tons of levels and stuff like that, but we played every one of the little mini games already. Movies we've seen this past week, I saw Big Hero 6. It's from Disney. It's based on a Marvel comic book, but the Marvel name, the Marvel logo never showed up anywhere in the movie. Stan Lee does show up in the movie. If you stayed after the credits, there's a segment with Stan Lee, who voiced one of the characters in the movie. All right. The other movie we saw is Flashpoint Paradox. It's one of the DC animated movies that goes straight out to DVD. I made a video about it when it first came out, so you'll know my thoughts about it on that. But my friend Paul, who's visiting from Virginia, he has never seen it, so this is his chance to watch it, okay? I think everyone else that I know has seen the Flashpoint Paradox movie. I got 2 song recommendations, then we're going to talk about food. Catherine McPhee, Terrified. Now, this song's been out forever, you know, but it was played during Paul's wedding. Remember back in May last year, I went to Las Vegas where Paul had his wedding, and that song was played when the bride was walking down the aisle. Okay, so Paul gave me a DVD of his wedding because I was best man, and the song came on. I was like, "What the heck song is that? You know, it sounds so pretty." And I Shazammed it on my phone, and it was Catherine McPhee, Terrified. So I downloaded the song right after I listened to that. So yeah, it's a very catchy song. If you haven't heard it, or it's been a long time if you heard it, it's gonna come back and it's gonna be like quite catchy. You're gonna start listening to it over and over again, like I would. Then the next song originally was sung by Billy Boyd, who played one of the Hobbits in the Lord of the Rings movies. He sang Last Goodbye, which was like the end credits song for Battle of Five Armies, the latest Hobbit movie. On YouTube, a girl did a cover of that song, and she sang it beautifully. I've been actually listening to the cover more than the original song, you know? So, she has a YouTube channel. Her name is Rachel Hardy. If you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, she's a cosplayer from what I can tell. She loves Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. And her version of Last Goodbye, absolutely beautiful. I've been listening to that over and over again, you know? So that's it for movies, video games, and music. Let's talk about food. What food have I been eating? And then we'll go do the Q&A, and then we're going to go to what movies, what video games am I looking forward to for 2015, all right? You know, I'm just going to list them out. Everyone has heard of these restaurants. Chick-fil-A, Jimmy John's, Texas Roadhouse, Meddy's, and Little Caesars. That's actually Little Caesars is what we had for New Year's. Like my friends came over to my house. We played video games, and we had Little Caesars pizza just sitting out on the table. Anyone who wants to eat some. And then we watched the New York ball drop. It's 11 here, but it was like midnight over in New York, so we watched that around 11. And then for the rest of the night, we didn't even. When it reached midnight in our city, you know, we didn't even care. We just kept playing video games, you know. But yeah, that's all we did for New Year's. We didn't really do much. We just sat at home and just, you know, play video games. The question I have, and he commented like a bazillion times on my last video. I might as well just answer one of his questions, you know. Spec Powers. So Spec Powers asked me, who is my favorite supervillain, Spider-Man villain, okay? And that is Carnage. I love Carnage. Venom, after the Spider-Man 3 movie, you know, with Tobey Maguire, I kind of lost my interest in Venom a little bit. I still love him. I have action figures and stuff. Like, I'm still collecting Venom stuff. But now it's officially changed to Carnage. And actually, as a matter of fact, the next time I do my comic book haul video, I will talk about a certain Carnage Axis comic book that I really enjoyed reading. I wish it would make it more, but it's only like a 3-part miniseries. So that's my favorite Spider-Man villain. And Spec Powers also asked me to give a shout out to Courtney, Spec Powers' friend Courtney. So hello Courtney, and thanks for watching my videos and stuff like that. Yeah, let's go on to what video games I'm looking forward to for the year of 2015. I just have a random list here. This is no order or whatever whatsoever. This is a random list of games that are coming out in 2015, and these are the highlights, okay? So the first 2 games I have here are Resident Evil games, Resident Evil HD Remaster and Resident Evil Revelations 2. Now, what I've heard, Resident Evil HD Remaster is like the GameCube version turned to HD, like better graphics and stuff like that. That's what I've heard, okay? I don't know if it's like a brand new video game or whatever, or new modes or whatever. I don't know, but I have played the original Resident Evil on PS1, and I never played any other version. I never played the GameCube version and stuff like that. I've seen videos, I've seen clips and pictures and stuff like that in magazines, but that was pretty much it. Resident Evil Revelations 2, I'm looking forward to that one a lot because I love the last one that it came out. I played it for PS3. Now that I have a 3DS, I thought that it was going to come out a version for the 3DS, but apparently no. So it's kind of funny that, you know, it originated as a 3DS game, and now they're not going to release it on the 3DS. You know, that's what I've heard. Be pretty surprising. But the main thing I'm looking forward to concerning Resident Evil Revelations 2 is Barry Burton's kid is supposed to make an appearance as one of the main characters in the game. I want to know what legacy that Barry Burton left behind, because we haven't really heard much about him, you know, ever since his death. You know, we saw him in the movie. You know, he was in the movie, but not as besides that. So I want to see what legacy he left behind for the franchise. You know, which is apparently his daughter. It's going to be episodic. Revelations 2 would be episodic. It's going to be like, you know, episode 1's going to come out this month, and episode 2, and then hopefully by the end of the year, there's going to come out like a combination that you can buy in stores, you know, kind of like what they did with the Telltale games, like Wolf Among Us and Walking Dead and stuff like that. Next game I have here is Battlefield Hardline, okay? I'll be honest with you, if they make a Battlefield Bad Company 3, I'm buying that launch day, okay? I'm going to go to midnight release and stuff like that. But Battlefield Hardline, this is like a brand new storyline. I'm not that interested in it, okay? I've seen videos on YouTube and stuff like that, other people playing the games and the multiplayer and stuff like that. I'm kind of interested, but I'm going to wait till it goes on sale or whatever, you know what I mean? So, yeah, because I played Battlefield 4 like, almost a year later when it came out, so, yeah. Final Fantasy Type O is supposed to be like a HD remake of the PSP game. I actually never played it when it got PSP. I do have a PSP, but I never played that game. But I would play it because they have a demo for Final Fantasy 15. That's what they said, that the Type O will come with a demo for Final Fantasy 15. I'm sure that the demo will show up on PlayStation Store, you know, later on. So I don't know. But the whole main reason why I would want to play Type O is to get that demo. But if the demo is going to be available somewhere else, then why bother, right? Mortal Kombat X, or Mortal Kombat 10. I am on the fence about buying it. It really depends on my friend Brian, okay? Brian Schur's just got a PS4 himself, okay? And if he gets Mortal Kombat, I'll get Mortal Kombat. Like the day he buys it, I'll buy it too. Okay, and that's probably the day where I get PSN and PlayStation Plus. Okay, I do not have PlayStation Plus right now. I cannot play online for any of my PS4 games, and honestly, I'm fine with that. But if Mortal Kombat X turns out to be a big game that I would want to play on PlayStation Plus, I'll probably get like a couple months subscription, and I'll play with Brian. You know, I'm sure that like many of the games I already have, they came with codes inside it. So just for like 7 days or whatever. So yeah. Next game we have here is Batman Arkham Knight. So this is the game I'm definitely going to buy it on launch night. Okay, I'm going to go to midnight release or whatever. I'm going to buy it on the day it comes out. I'm looking forward to the next Batman game. I've been like following all the trailers and all the gameplay videos and stuff like that they've been showing off. I'm really looking forward to it. It's like this is the big game. This is out of all these games, this is probably like one of the top ones for the first quarter of the year. You know. Next game we have here is just some of the games I haven't played. There's supposed to be a new Assassin's Creed game coming out later this year. I still haven't played Unity. I haven't played Rogue yet. I hear they're glitchy games though. But I have an Xbox 360. I'll play Rogue on that, and I got a PS4 now. I'll play Unity on that. So we'll see when it comes out, right? The next game I have here on my list is Alone in the Dark: Illumination. It's the next Alone in the Dark game. I'll be honest with you, I haven't played any Alone in the Dark games ever since the PS1 version, A New Nightmare, I believe is what it's called. I believe it was on Dreamcast also. But that's the last game I played in the Alone in the Dark series. I played a demo for the Alone in the Dark, on PS3, but yeah, I didn't really finish it. But the big seller for Alone in the Dark, Illumination, it's a 4-player co-op game. 4-player couch co-op is what I heard, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 2 local players and then the other 2 players would be online or something like Call of Duty, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's a game I'm looking forward to. The next game I'm looking forward to is Axiom Verge. If you went to Best Buy or Target and played the PS4s there, they actually have a demo inside the store. For some reason, it's not showing up on the PlayStation Store or whatever. But Axiom Verge it looks like Metroid. Like if it's like a lot of people like gave the creator of the game a lot of flack because. Not a lot of flack. There's a lot of heat, because it looks a lot like Metroid. But it looks like a fun game. Okay, so that's another game I'm looking forward to playing. Disgaea 5, Alliance of Vengeance. I played, a little bit of every single Disgaea game. I played it. It's really anime-ish, and I have the movie, the TV series also. Like I have the full season set. For the series. I don't know, when the next Disgaea game comes out, I'll probably play it, but I'm not gonna buy that, day it comes out or whatever. I'm probably gonna accept it like as a gift or something. The next game is Godzilla. There's supposed to be a Godzilla game. We've seen the trailer for it. There's not much revealed about it, but it's supposed to be a Godzilla, all of his monster friends and stuff like that. They're all come back, and this is like the Godzilla game we've been wanting to see. Okay, like he actually tears stuff down. We can play as Godzilla and tear down the entire city and stuff like that. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to playing the next Godzilla game. The next game I have here, we probably have like 10 games left on this list. Homefront: The Revolution. This is a game that I love. The last Homefront game, by the way, I loved it. It's about the North Koreans taking over the world and stuff like that, right? I'm looking forward to that. It's supposed to be open world, first person shooter. I'm looking forward to playing that game. I don't know what to say. I really enjoyed the last one. I'm looking forward to the next one. I hope that many of the characters come back, stuff like that. But yeah, when the game comes out, I don't know if I'll buy it on launch day. But if there's nothing else good coming out, I'll probably buy it. Next one, just please, Hideo Kojima, come out with a release date for it. For all we know, by the time it's probably on Facebook right now. I go on Facebook and there's the release date as I'm making this video, but. Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. When is that darn game coming out? I thought it was going to come out last year. I thought Ground Zeroes came out in like March, right? I thought that November we're going to get Phantom Pain, but apparently not. So whatever. So hopefully this year it comes out. From Telltale Games, Minecraft: The Story Mode. I don't really care for the actual Minecraft game, but Minecraft Story Mode, sure, I'll play that. If there's like something to a story mode that we can attach all these characters to, and the land and stuff like that, and how it all came about. Sure, I'll play that. You know, it's supposed to be a Telltale Games game. Same people who made The Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us, and now the Game of Thrones and Tales from Borderlands. You know, I like their company. I like what they do with their games. So might as well play that. Okay. The next game I have here is Moon Chronicles. It's going to be a 3DS exclusive. I'm playing. It's a kind of like a first-person shooter, okay, for the 3DS. So I'm looking forward to playing that game. I believe they have a previous version out for the regular DS, but now they're coming out with a 3DS version. I don't know how it's going to be, but yeah, Moon Chronicles is another one. Persona 5. I played Persona 2 and 3. I never played 4. And I never played like 4. Arena or whatever it is. It was like a fighting game. But Persona 5, I don't know. A lot of people were saying, yeah, sure, why not? Let's play it, you know. So I may or may not play it, but yeah. Rise of the Tomb Raider, obviously, they say it's going to be out for Xbox 360. I'm also going to get the Xbox 360 version since I don't have an Xbox One. So yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider, I'm always looking forward to the next Tomb Raider game. I have not played the Temple of Osiris or whatever for Lara Croft, you know. Another game I'm looking forward to playing, this is the last 3, by the way. So, 3, Run, Sackboy Run. It's going to be a PlayStation Vita exclusive. It's another game in the Little Big Planet series. I don't know what it is. It's a racing game, whatever, but all we know is that the name of the game is Run, Sackboy Run. So, next game is Star Wars Battlefront. This is another video game that's it's coming out very soon. It's kind of like a reboot of Star Wars Battlefront series. I'm sure it's going to use some of the new planets, some of the new worlds, and new vehicles from The Force Awakens, you know. Looking forward to that. And finally, the last game I have that I'm looking forward to is Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. I've been playing all the previous Uncharted games. I played it for the Vita version also. Yeah, sure, I'll play the next one. And that's pretty much it. Next week we're going to talk about movies I'm looking forward to next year. And the week after that we'll talk about music that I'm looking forward to. Okay? So thank you for watching, people. Rate, favorite, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Let me clean up my room.